the feminine urge and sacred power play. This is what we weren't taught. Kink isn't about whips and chains, it's about that conscious power exchange. It's the ceremony of surrender and the devotion of polarity. The scene is a prayer, the dominance is grounded in presence, and the submission is a holy yes. I'm talking about meeting yourself in front of the mirror in your panties at 7 a.m. kind, the kind that gets you just wet from your own reflection. Welcome to Sacred Soul Sparks, where devotion meets desire and the feminine awakens in her full magnetic power. I'm Michelle Cross, a guide for women reclaiming their sensuality, their voice, and the sacred union within. Each episode a raw transmission from my soul to yours, inviting you to come home to the truth of who you are. Wild, soft, untamed, and deeply powerful. Let's dive in. The feminine urge and sacred power play. When desire becomes devotion. Welcome, my love. I invite you to take a breath and just become aware of your body. And if you're seated, feel your seat, your hips, and let your mind's eye drop down. Let your breath melt your shoulders, soften your belly. Just begin to open your heart, because today we're going somewhere delicious. Somewhere few women are taught to go. We're walking the edge between power and permission, longing and surrender, where conscious kink becomes sacred and the feminine urge becomes that holy fire that is oh so lit. There is a wild woman within you, and she doesn't want to dominate everything. She wants to be met. The feminine urge isn't just a trend, it's a pulse from the deepest part of your pelvis. It's your body whispering, I want to run the empire, my empire, and still be taken like a goddess who deserves to melt. It's that ache to exhale in his arms after holding everyone else. It's that longing, that craving to be ravished, not for performance, but for pure presence, to be led, to be seen, and to be opened. But here's the truth no one tells us. You can't surrender if you don't feel safe. And you can't feel truly safe if your body is still carrying heavy, unspoken grief, old masks, control from the survival or the shame. In a different episode, I shared about the woman who grips, who longs to let go but doesn't know how. She grips the control, she grips her own pleasure, she grips to feel safe. And I told you I was her, but I've been cracked open through injury, stillness, and 4 hours of sacred tantric massage, where I wept, wailed, howled, and met the goddess in my own body. This is what we weren't taught. Kink isn't about whips and chains. It's about that conscious power exchange. It's that ceremony of surrender. It's the devotion of polarity. It becomes sacred when the scene is prayer, when the dominance is grounded in pure presence, where the submission is a holy yes, and melting into the highest aspects of yourself as a woman. And this is what lights me up inside my marriage today. The edge play, the devotional surrender, the permission to be all of me, wild, soft, feral, and open. I'm more turned on by my truth than I have ever been, more alive in my feminine, more free in my softness, more trust in my truth. And this is the invitation to let go. This is the sacred permission to polish every facet of my being and know that it is welcomed. Because the polarity that my husband and I have kindled over the years is the honoring of our differences, where he leads and I soften. And this is where I have cultivated this within my own inner masculine, the somatic practices that hold me reverently so that my breath can seduce me deeper within. And this is what we explore and go deeper within my seductress temple, my year-long remembrance. And it's for the woman who is truly ready to burn down every old identity, to undress every mask and be held in arms that can lead her into union with life itself. And it begins with self-love, self-acceptance, not the fluffy kind. I'm talking about meeting yourself in front of the mirror in your panties at 7 a.m. kind. The kind that gets you wet from your own reflection so that you reclaim your desire. You learn the art of embodied submission for yourself. You activate your holy erotic power, the kind that doesn't apologize when she takes up space. This is for the woman who has led it all, be it within the boardroom, be it within the family. And she's now ready to go deeper. If every word of this podcast is burning in your bones, you already know that is the feminine urge. If you are ready to meet the woman within and explore your own seductress temple initiation, then head straight to the podcast notes and step in, because this is about feminine power, and it's time, and it's your time to rise. As always, my love, let these sacred sparks ripple. Let them ignite that feminine urge within your soul. And if you're ready to enter my mentoring, know I only accept 2 women per season so that you are deeply and completely and fully held. I'll see you next time, my love.